Morning, Anna.
Oh, there's the top 3 things we consider when naming our car.
Never really named a car.
The personality of your car, the make and model of your car,
Okay.
and how it performs. Like calling your Kia Forte Will after Will Forte. Or Zippy. See, I've never been a car namer person either.
Yeah, I haven't.
And then I've been told I was weird because I didn't do that. You don't name it. And it's that, you don't name your car?
I think it's a girl thing.
Maybe so.
I don't know a lot of dudes that do name it.
Unless it's...
I've known some guys that have a red truck and call it Ruby or something like that, but not a lot.
It's like a buddy of mine back, in high school. That Chevy truck, 58, I think it was 58, 59 Chevy truck. It was the Mule.
The Mule, okay.
But it wasn't like, that's not a name. It's just the Mule.
My dad he had this old, it really wasn't all that old, but it was beat to crap because he used it hard. A silver truck he drove for like 25 years when I was a kid, and he called it Old Silver.
Yeah.
But my favorite was my buddy and his brother that lived down the road from it had their own running name for it that all my friends took up more, and they called it the Old Gray Ghost. The Old Gray Ghost. It won't die.
So it feels like Bobby's moving very slow today, and I was like, are you okay? What's going on? What's happening with you?
My youthful feeling got the best of me yesterday. Chris saw me hobble in this morning, and those of you who are streaming, of course, you can do that. All the places, YouTube, Twitch, all those good places, BigDog979.com. You see me sitting now, and I can sit like this. I can stand comfortably, and that's about it, because last night...
And every once in a while, he gets the grimace on his face. So like, ooh,
it's like it's only comfortable for a minute. Because last night, I pulled my ass.
The hamstring. Did it do the pop?
Mm-hmm. It popped.
Anytime you pull a hamstring and you're running, it's this look.
Yep. Oh, I did that, yeah. Where you immediately are grabbing like below your butt cheek.
You grab right below your butt cheek, and you thrust forward, and your head goes backwards.
So last night, yeah, that's exactly what it looked like, I'm sure. And you know what I want to say? I do want to start with this. I was right there. I was in this race, okay?
By the way, they're all 10.
They are all 10. So they're still young and limber and fast. I'm old and fat. And I told them that, like, look, coaching a softball team, and we're doing some conditioning there at the end. But we had an odd number of girls last night for various reasons. So, dang. All right, we're going to do this relay race thing. That's going to be part of conditioning, except one team has 4, one team has 5. So the team with 4, I said, I'll run with the team of 4. And I'm going to be real. Those little girls sort of disappointed me because they were all like, oh, man. None of them are like, yeah, coach is running with us. They were instantly like, oh, man.
We're screwed.
Oh, we're screwed. We got the old fat guy on our team. We're never going to win this relay. But I did it. I thought they're going to like this. They'll like watching the old fat man run, and that'll be fun for everyone. The parents seem to love it the most, it seemed. Yeah. Anyway, we take off, and I was doing really good. You just basically put a team at home plate and a team of kids at second base.
And then you
You go. Whenever the person number 1 gets all the way back around to where they started, the next person can go. Okay? And I was the anchor leg, by the way. I was the last one. And I was trucking, man. I was doing pretty well. Actually, I heard a few, holy smokes, because they didn't assume I can still kind of run in short little bursts.
Kind of run.
Sort of.
Yeah. I like that.
But I'd made it a little better than halfway, and I felt that. I mean, I felt it hard. It did exactly the motion you're talking about. And the funny thing is all the girls on my team, because we were still in this race at this point, they're all like, come on, go, hurry. And I was like, oh, we're going to lose.
Like,
now I'm limping.
Sorry, girls.
We are done.
You were correct in the beginning not to be excited about having me on your team.
Halfway in, they were like, holy smokes, he actually can kind of run. That didn't last very long. Oh, man. And I'm paying for it so bad. How long do you think this is going to last?
Oh, you're going to be laid up for a month or more.
Yeah.
If it's a bad one.
I'm figuring at least 3 weeks of just hobbling around.
Uh-huh. They don't heal quickly, especially, when you get older.
So I have like major concern now. This is one of the first things I thought about this morning because I immediately went home and I sat on a bag of frozen peas for the rest of the evening. Then I went to bed and I eventually got to sleep. And I slept through the night. There was only one time in the night where I turned over, forgetting, not thinking that my leg is hurting bad. I turned over and I don't know if I wailed out loud, but I think I did because I forgot my leg was hurt. And I turned over and went, ah! in the middle of the night. Okay, note to self, no more turning over.
Yeah, you're going to be doing that for a while.
And so this morning it occurred to me, like, I can stand just like this pretty comfortably. This does not hurt. I can sit on the edge of a chair. Just on my butt, and that doesn't hurt. But if I sit all the way back in a chair where there's pressure on the bottom of that butt cheek or the top of
your hamstring,
it hurts. And how am I going to go poop? How am I going to sit on a toilet?
Very painfully.
Oh, my God, it's going to hurt. Because you guys aren't going to appreciate it if I'm slid all the way to the front of the work toilet here. But I can't just squat and hover. I can't shoot baskets or nothing. That isn't going to work either. It'll be painful too.
Yeah.
So I just want to put that flyer out there. If anybody hears painful wails coming from the work toilet stall today, it's me. Okay.
My first response was, oh, I see. You'll just do about anything to try to get out of the dunk tank we're going to have out here for the honor flight tomorrow. Because we're going to have a dunk tank here tomorrow where people can come and donate money for Honor Flight to dunk us in this dunk tank.
Listen, I don't care. As long as I can get up there in it, I think I probably can.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. If I can get up there in it, I will be dunked tomorrow.
And getting out.
Because the cause is so awesome. That's going to be, it may be a one dunker, and then you guys may have to fish me out of there. I don't know, but I'm going to do everything I can to get in there because I think the cause is that awesome for Honor Flight. So,
well, hopefully, you get.
Let's put some ice in that thing too, because I need an ice bath. I think.
Well, soon, but Bobby learned very quickly because we've talked about this like sprinting before, and I kept going. I don't know. I don't think I can.
I didn't stretch like I should have.
And you now learned. Nope.
I still feel like I could run. I just proved last night I can't. if I couldn't put my toe up and stuff like that, then I would be a little more worried.
The cost of the dunk tank, I think it was like $5. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I can't really. I've said this a million times. They don't ask me to do any money stuff. I don't know about price of anything.
I'm pretty sure it was $5. Got the dunk tank. Got Ghetto Tacos, Kona Ice. Got a coffee place, but they're just doing energy drinks and lemonade throughout the day. Guess what's in the works? A Hallmark Christmas movie
Oh, I heard about
with the Kansas City Chiefs is in the works.
it. Yeah. I saw that yesterday and thought, oh, this is going to be Chris's favorite thing ever. We could talk about Christmas in June and the Chiefs.
It's going to be called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story.
Yeah, perfect.
And no, it's not about Taylor and Travis.
No. It's about
It'll be filmed at Arrowhead Stadium,
Tina Swift.
which, by the way, will be the first time an NFL venue will be in a Hallmark movie.
That doesn't surprise me. Aren't they usually set on basically all the same things?
Pretty much.
Some farm, small town.
The
big
movie
city person comes to the small town.
The movie will follow a female Chiefs fan whose family are finalists to win the team's Fan of the Year contest. She starts to fall for a guy in charge of evaluating the contest. Yeah. But when her grandpa's vintage Chiefs Good Luck winter hat goes missing, she begins to doubt everything she believed about fate. Unless, quote, a little Christmas magic can throw a Hail Mary. Oh, my gosh. It'll premiere later this year during the channel's annual Countdown to Christmas.
How long is the countdown to Christmas? 4 months?
I did something like that. Some dumb, stupid, awful. Apparently, Jennifer Lopez's new album has been marked down 3 times at Target.
Really?
It started at $25.99 and is on clearance now for $7.79.
My buddy that's the basketball coach at Webb. That's fine. And the head coach. They're at a camp in Wichita or something that they're listening on the app. They were like, hey, we didn't catch the first part of the story. How did you injure your butt?
How did the butt injury come about?
Here's the exchange. I told them what happened. Did you tear your hammy? His response, I told him the story. That's brutal. I appreciate your honesty that you weren't winning the race against the 9 to 10-year-old girl, but you were competitive. Heart of a champion.
I was in there.
Mm. Do we like what's going on? Is that what we're maybe thinking?
So far, there's
What would you name your car now? This new one.
the new one.
Buzz. Because it's electric. What's an electric type name? Electra.
Electra.
Everybody hop in Electra. Let's ride.
Electra. And we shall ride. I like it. Electra.
Electra.
I'll forget it. But
Yeah, right.
right at this very moment, yes.
My truck feels more like well, it's usually a girl name. But it's old and it's brown. It feels more like a Fred or a Frank, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
But I need an old lady. It feels more like an Ethel or a Norma.
Let's go, Ethel.
Something along those lines.
You can do it.
Come on, Norma. Come on.
Come on.
Just
I know
start,
those-
Norma.
I know those windows want to roll down.
Oh, I finally got those kind of fixed. They're fixed enough right now. I still need to.
See, that's what happens.
She's just kind of
With
patched together. Poor old Ethel. She's
They kind of work.
They
now.
sort of work. A little doctoring. She's never going to be perfect again, but, you know. Electra and Ethel.
That's not bad either.
Yeah.
I don't know what, because everybody also, they say they name their Jeeps, and I've never named my Jeep.
Yeah, that feels like a Jeep thing, to be honest.
And I've
with
never named my Jeep either.
you. Does it matter? I don't know.
Am I a terrible car owner because I haven't named them?
No.
Yeah, that's not. I guess by statistics, I'm 80% better than people at golf.
You are?
By stats.
Yeah, just by. I don't know that I am.
Play golf.
I was figuring if you figure everybody, then maybe I'm better than 80% because you got all the people that don't play.
I think it's only 20% shoot under 90.
Yeah.
To shoot, I think it was like 80, or I know under 80, it's like 5%.
Yeah.
It's like a super small number under 80.
Yeah, I'm sure that's.
And I think 20%, it's like under 90.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't shoot under 100 unless I'm scrambling. I do. I appreciate you guys always really pumping me up, though, that you think I could if I played.
I think you could. I think you could.
You guys are always giving me a lot of
If you
confidence.
played.
If I played more than twice a year, you think that might help a lot?
Yeah.
I'd say I could too, if I played. But
Because a lot of the not playing where you lose your score is
chips,
putting
putts.
putting and around the green. Because those are touch shots that come with.
Even the approaches and things like that, because I don't take I do it 36 times in a year or whatever. So to judge 110 yards, I need the right shot for 125 yards. That's hard. That's hard when you don't do it. It would help also if, I could hit the ball straight sometimes. And I can sometimes.
In other words, like, okay, it's 112 yards out. Okay, that's a full approach wedge. Or if it's 108 yards or 6 yards, that is a 3/4.
Yeah, there is none of that. There's none of that for me. Yeah, this one looks good. Let's just jump up there and give this a hack, see what happens. Yeah. I guess we can talk about this on the. We've often talked about some of the wild things that happen from my home area, my old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I read a story about a lady who was arrested, I guess, for trying to poison her husband by putting. I think it was pesticide or Roundup or something like that
Roundup,
in his Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And she done it multiple times.
Yeah. Yes. Lebanon.
Yeah, Lebanon. Yeah. There's some just cold-hearted killers up there. Man-eaters.
Yeah.
Never heard another word about the man-eater. Have you?
They just went away.
It just
That's weird.
disappeared. Oh,
There's something.
There's something fishy about it. Especially when somebody come in there and burn down the place, and when the FBI was supposedly watching it. There's something fishy about all that.
What's going on?
I don't know. God.
Is there a bigger thing that they're deciding? Oh,
yeah.
this is a bigger.
My guess is that, we don't want the public to know all this information.
There's a lot running, and now there's multiple people.
Or there's people involved in this that we don't know.
We need to go try to find them all.
I sound so skeptic, and conspiracy theorist about that, but I believe that's probably it. Something along those lines.
One of the most fun games I love to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's the What's Going On?
It's one of my favorites, too. Here's the premise. Chris has a bit of audio. I have no context of what's going on. He's going to play this audio, and together we will venture a guess, okay?
He's in the same boat as you. So
I know
basically, he will guess, you will guess.
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll find out what's going on. All right, here we go.
I will play the audio. Everybody guess what's going on in this scene.
Whoa.
I'll play it for you one more time.
Okay.
Think about it a second.
Okay.
What is going on
Yeah, one more listen.
with this sound?
Okay. I don't know if we can play those sounds on the radio. I think that is an orgasmic tap dance. Show me orgasmic tap dance on the board. See?
Be careful.
Tell me.
And I'm guessing that's the orgasm
That's
part.
the orgasmic part. Yes.
That is a great guess.
Not it.
That is not it, though.
Okay.
Um,
Panty peeling tap dance off. That is not correct.
I will play the rest of the audio, and then I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Orgasmic tap dance. I like it.
Let's have a look at him. His nose is in, his mustache is in, his mouth is in, his arms are in, his ears, everything's in. Boom. Perfect. And what's the time? 5.158.
So he got all sorts of body parts in.
And they're still supporting my theory. His nose is in, his mustache is in. And then there's that whale. I think I'm right. Am I not right?
And he got
He
it
had an
all-
arm in there, I think, too,
Yeah,
which seems
got-
disturbing.
Got everything in 5.15 seconds.
Not an orgasmic tap dance?
No.
Okay.
That is a 20-year-old Northern Ireland man who set a new Guinness World Record
Yeah.
by assembling a Mr. Potato Head toy
Ah.
in 5.15 seconds. It beat the previous record by 0.28 seconds.
Wow.
Here is the moment when he broke the record.
Okay. So that's potato head pieces.
He's putting it together.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He's very excited.
Is that
Have a look at
him?
His nose is in, his mustache is in, his mouth is in, his arms are in, his ears, everything's in. Boom. Perfect. And what's the time? 5.158.
Each.
I-
It's not even each. I don't know what that is. An
Well,
each.
He's Irish. They have a whole different language over there, really. That's his whale.
Yes.
I thought
He's
that
so
was a
ex-
female
he's-
spectator.
He's so excited.
He really is. He went up about 4 octaves once he got that potato
I'm
head.
assuming it's him.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. How many people are watching somebody put together a potato head real fast? I don't think that many. Is that him or not? Is that? Maybe that's the Guinness people.
I don't know.
It does say God really weird, like it has an Irish. I think it's probably him.
I think so.
This is the highlight of his life.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, that's not nearly
What's
as fun
going
as
on?
orgasmic tap dance, but whatever. Congrats
I
on his
give you
potato
good
head.
guess, everybody, for playing along with what's going on. We had Falling Down Granny.
Mhm.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, falling down Granny seems reasonable.
But
Like a whole flight of stairs, maybe.
yeah, the whole Mr. Potato Head. have to stop on by, throw some balls, maybe dunk us in a tank. Ghetto Tacos will be here too, so you can get lunch.
Come hungry. Portion of proceeds going to Honor Flight too. So not just that they will have food, but they are helping support the cause as well.
I think we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the Kansas City Chiefs Hallmark Christmas.
Are we? I was looking at the.
It did sound like an old lady.
It did. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, if that was him, that's
Sounded like Mrs. Doubtfire.
yes, it did.
Something like
very
that.
good. Yes. I got to fix our comment section.
Yeah.
Because I can't see some of it. Why is that?
Weird. Did you read about this new Tom Hanks movie? Robert Zemeckis, who directed Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks are reuniting for another movie. Robin Wright, which I know the name. I can't really put a face with it right now. It's called Here, and it takes place in a single room over the period of 100 years. Camera never changes. Camera sets in one place, one scene. It's always that same room, the whole movie. So that'll either be the most boring thing ever, or it'll probably get awarded like greatest thing ever, one or the other.
Maybe they somehow did something along the lines because of
They're going to de-age
Castaway
them
in
and
a
stuff.
sense.
Yeah, but at least cast like camera angles and things changed.
Yes.
It's one setting, yes.
But he doesn't talk for the first 20, 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no talking.
Well, they're like in the flight and things. Because the plane crashes and stuff, right? But then once he's on the island, he doesn't talk for a long
like
time.
20 or 30 minutes of the movie. There's no talking.
Until he snaps and starts talking to the volleyball. Hello, Wilson.
Actually, I think it is. I think it's when he finds Wilson.
It's something around in there.
I think that's when he starts talking.
Anna Grace sounds boring, but you're right. Bet it wins awards. It's always that sort of stuff that does, isn't it?
Hanks and Wright play the central couple in the narrative.
What was
and they get de-aged for the earlier parts of the movie. So Tom looks like he did in his bosom buddy days. So it's like their living room.
Yeah. The whole movie's just going to be like their living room. Growing old in the living room.
Like maybe that's where he was when he was this age, and this is...
Oh, I recognize this chick. Dude, she was Jenny. Yeah. The girl who played Jenny is going to be the co-star with him. So they're really going back to the Forrest Gump well.
That picture of the young Tom Hanks looks almost like, what's his name, off of The Office and all the other stuff. He's like the director of the movie If.
See some pictures here. Oh,
Or the guy Shazam.
John Krasinski is the guy I think you're
Or
from.
the other guy.
I don't
There's
know the
another guy.
Shazam guy's name.
But
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah. I mean, they did a really good job of de-aging them, I suppose. That does kind of look like young Tom Hanks. This feels like a play type thing, you know?
Might have been kind of where it started, and then we could turn this into a movie.
They said it's not been done in film before, like one central shot, the whole thing. That feels like one that I'll just wait until see what everybody else says. Like, this is the most boring thing ever, or yeah, this is really good. You got to watch it.
I almost feel like Tom Hanks is in there. It'll probably be good. It'll probably win awards. Yeah.
I do like almost any Tom Hanks thing. I'm reading the J-Lo thing about the album markdown and stuff. Did you read some of the comments on X? One person says, because it started at $26 down to $7.79 after 3 clearance markdowns. One person says $8 for a lip sync record is a bit much. And another says, I've never seen a star fade this quickly before. And it does feel
super quick.
Pretty fast. Like, oh, everybody doesn't like you now.
Like almost out of the blue, it felt like.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. She was still selling? I don't know. But society just turned the page and we're like, yeah, we don't care about you now.
So apparently, fantasy sports, if you suck at them, it's bad for your mental health.
Well, there's years I've sucked at them. I don't know if you can qualify her as supernova, like in the sense that it was big, bright, all of a sudden, because she stayed for a long time. In fairness to J-Lo, she had a career for many years where people did care, I think. But then just, you're right, burned out, like, bam, nothing.
The Kansas City Chiefs have a Hallmark Christmas movie in the works, and I'm not even playing or joking.
I saw this yesterday and thought this is going to be one of Chris's favorite things ever. It's Christmas and the Chiefs. He'll love this.
It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. And no, it's not about Taylor or Travis. Filming will start next month in Kansas City, which is the hometown of Hallmark, by the way.
It is. That is true.
Which is kind of surprising that they haven't done this before.
That's a good point. Well, the Chiefs really, for most of the years of Hallmark, haven't really been nationally very noteworthy.
True. Well, of course, it'll be filmed at Arrowhead Stadium, which will be the first time NFL venue has been used in a Hallmark movie.
Okay.
Be kind of curious to see if, since it's about the Chiefs, will there be a bunch of guys now watch it? Because it's about the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet they do.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
The movie will follow a female Chiefs fan whose family are finalists to win the team's Fan of the Year contest. She starts to fall for the guy in charge of evaluating the contest.
Sleeping with the judges, that's not fair.
But when Grandpa's vintage Chiefs Good Luck winter hat goes missing,
Oh, my God.
she begins to doubt everything she believed about fate. Unless, quote, a little Christmas magic can throw a Hail Mary.
These are so bad. God, this sounds terrible.
It will debut this year, all part of the annual Countdown to Christmas programming on
Which-
the Hallmark Channel.
Should begin in about 6 hours. We don't know when it starts, but it's pretty early. Only about 6 months away from Christmas, Chris.
Yeah.
You got to get ready.
Woo!
This sounds like something you'll be into. I know it'll be secretly. I know you won't admit.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be watching this.
I watch the Hallmark Channel for Christmas every night before I go to bed.
Your question is interesting. Will people watch it because it's Chiefs?
There will be. By all means, people that would never have watched the Hallmark Channel at all are going to watch it because it is about the Chiefs. They will say, "No, I ain't gonna watch that," and then they will.
They won't admit
I know
to it.
they will.
You're
I
not wrong.
know they will because it's going to be at the Chiefs. They're going to show Arrowhead Stadium, and it'll all be up there in Kansas City, and they'll watch it. They're not going to want to admit to it,
No.
but they will be doing so.
Well, we'll have to look up viewership numbers for this bad boy whenever they come out.
And I would say if you're a true Chiefs fan, you will be watching it.
Whatever. Get out of here.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is National Day of Joy. But to Ben Affleck, it's just Wednesday. Tesla's Cybertruck has been recalled for the 4th time. And amazingly not for looking like a giant refrigerator on wheels. Experts say your foot can give you clues about your health. For instance, if it's missing, you have diabetes. A study found that chimps self-medicate with plants. That's right, kids. Curious George is a stoner. And the U.S. Postal Service has released new stamps honoring Alex Trebek. I'll take who still uses stamps for 100. This is not headline news.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Hope it's a good one. See, Anna agrees with me. If you're a true Chiefs fan, you'll watch it.
You don't know if that's what she's talking about.
That's what she's talking about. If you're a true Chiefs fan, you'll watch it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not one then.
I feel like the Hallmark movies are basically were unemployed daytime TV soap opera writers, and then hey, now we just need you to write like the story that you would write over like a couple months
Yeah.
or whatever. Write that into an hour and a half movie.
Yeah. I would assume now they're using AI. Make us another movie that's basically like the rest of these, slightly different setting.
Country,
Yeah. Yeah. It's just.
Old West,
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
New York City,
Yeah.
Chicago,
Yeah.
L.A.
Small town in Wisconsin. Big city guy from Chicago comes, falls in love. Yeah, it's
Outback, Alaska.
whatever it is.
Now,
Farmers market
Kansas
in
City,
Georgia.
Arrowhead.
Yeah,
Arrowhead
Kansas
Stadium.
City, Arrowhead Stadium. Well, the actors seem like they're pretty much the same thing too. Like the writers are writing it from the former soap operas. Then it's like, well, those soap opera people, go get them,
Yep.
have them act in it.
Wonder if anybody's made it from Hallmark Christmas movie into big movies.
I mean, you know, some people like did some soap opera stuff and made it into kind of big stuff eventually.